picked a hell of a week to quit drinking.
Critical failure.
Very funny. Manly and monstrous men and beautiful beardettes. Welcome all of you to episode 2 of the new side quest. We are back. It is Attack of the Clones up in this bitch. We are ready to party, and it's not just, your regular kind of party. It's that adventuring kind of party, except fuck doing anything. Let's just get drunk. So welcome, everyone. And I guess I should introduce very, very quickly and very briefly my wonderful 3 co-hosts for this little shindiggery. Since I can't sit here and say hello to everybody in the chat or I'll get, electrocuted in the balls again. Anyways, fresh from the hippest fairy funk house to flush the fragrance of fermented fruit, it's none other than the intoxicated imp, Erilyn.
Hi!
I like alliteration. I hope that worked for you. And who can forget the 3-time champion Knob Gobbler himself, the cross-dressing Doomcaster Magog.
Yeah, shut your face, Beardy. Ugh. I'm a little portal lagged. I went to VidCon this weekend. I cast a spell and went through the portal. It was a recon mission. I did not go there to drink.
Portal lag?
Yes.
Don't they make a pill for that?
Yes, a blue one.
Oh, marvelous. We should...
Oh, no, that's an erection. Sorry. I was in California.
And then, I guess that puts us to...
I'm the Beardbarian.
No, I am the Beardbarian.
No. I'm the Beardbarian.
No, I am the Beardbarian.
I think you must be mistaken.
No,
I am the Beardbarian.
I'm the Beardbarian.
No.
Which one is the Beardbarian?
You're drunk, sir.
I'm so confused. Look, she's even got a thing, so like she's drinking, and that's the Beardbarian thing.
I even have like one of those fancy Viking war horn things.
Yep, Beardbarian. I don't know who this other guy is.
I'm questioning my reality now. Everything's fucking unraveling before me. We've just started the show, and I no longer know if I'm alive or dead anymore. The fuck are you doing to me? I can't comprehend. No, I am the Beardbarian. Me.
Obviously, as the Beardbarian.
God damn it!
I guess we're gonna have a fight to the death to see who the real one is.
Oh, I'd pay to see that. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
Well, I guess that's perfect segue for me to tell you guys about how we're handling Streamlabs and Super Chats today for this show and the nice little mechanic we have worked in there, since we're going to be murdering one another anyways.
Yes.
We have this wonderful thing that you can do. You can go to streamlabs.com/sidequestls and throw your money at us there like a bunch of cheap whores. Or you can do it through the little money sign down at the bottom of the live chat if you want to do it through Super Chats. But we've got these wonderful special attacks that you can activate with a donation of $15 or more by just stating who it is you want to activate and then doing the rest of your regular Super Chat or Streamlabs however you want to. Everybody's got their own little twist and ability on this to fuck each other up. Like I'm gonna to you, not me. Let's see, what have we got these... No, chat, you are not the Beardbarian either, and neither are your wives. I am the Beardbarian. So first up, we have Erilyn.
I'm the Beardbarian.
I am the Beardbarian.
I could be the Beardbarian.
No, you're not the Beardbarian either.
I don't know, I could be.
No, you are the poisonous pixie, who when activated can deal 2 damage to everyone at the cost of 1 health with her fucking poison shit. Or she can poison a single person and leech the life from them every time they're fucking damaged until they die without hurting herself at all because she's a fucking goddamn pixie.
I thought that was marriage.
Yes,
Alamo.
Be renamed Pixie Marriage.
Yes, pixie alimony is what we'll call it now.
First, I
That's
take
one.
your money, and then I take your name, Beardy.
No, it's not happening. It isn't even a name, it's a moniker. Wait, are you the one that took my name? I want it back. What is my name? This is why she gets the title of backstabbing bitch, which allows her to either damage one person for 2 points and heal herself with one of those, and she can give the other one away or use it on herself, or she can cheat death by backstabbing everyone and taking 1 point of damage.
And all
She will
future
steal
damage
your name
goes
and your
to
life.
everyone else.
Yep.
Yep.
Total bitch. Which leads us, speaking of bitches, to the necromantic chaos of Magog, which allows him to either instantly kill everyone in the group, aside from himself, at a cost of 2 health, which I'm waiting for the day that he kills himself with it, because he forgot he only had 2 left, and it's going to be great. Or he can kill himself and damage everyone else for 2.
Yep.
And then, I guess that brings it to me. The coolest attacks of them all, which is I can just go fucking crazy with my bearded rage and injure everyone, including myself, because I tend to, you pull a hammy when you spin too hard. I can damage everyone for 1 point, or I can bring myself back from death and injure another person.
Yes.
Pretty dope.
Very nice.
But, I guess that kind of covers it. So yeah, donate via streamlabs.com/sidequestls or through super chats, list the name of who you want to activate, and bam, we'll go from there. It is unlocked.
If you
It
choose
is active.
Streamlabs and you don't want to remember that shit, the link is in the description.
Yes, it's also down there. But I just like saying it. It's wonderful. Streamlabs.com/sidequestls.
Well, I
Speaking
think that
of
covers
which-
the first, intro and everything, and everybody knows. Everybody will get used to how the special.
Yeah, we
attacks
won't
work.
recite it every time. It's
Yes,
just
yes.
what we get used to it.
I also have an announcement, since we had so many people mention last time that there was no special little skit at the end of the credits. If you liked that, we brought it back because you all bitched. So, anybody who wants to see a funny little bit, just wait until the end of the credits after the show. And that's about it for me, besides, it's my birthday week.
Woo!
3 days! And yep, 3 days. 3 days and I'll be 333 years old.
So now I have your age. I also have your
Don't
name.
you fucking do it! Don't you fucking dare, nameless thief.
Tune in next week, guys.
No, you can be Magog
He's
now.
gonna steal all my
Right
birthday
away.
money.
You can start right the fuck away. Be Magog. Go for it.
No one wants to be Magog. No one would even pay to be Magog or get paid to be Magog.
Beardbarian.
I'm the Beardbarian.
What?
Don't talk to the Beardbarian like that.
Yeah,
Hey, I can
Beardbarian.
treat myself however I want to. I'm an adult.
Hey,
Make my own
don't hate.
decisions.
For some,
Self-hatred's
for some
not
real
good.
Weird reason, I want to watch these two jerk off at each other. What?
I do not accept this proposal. We already got a handful of notes running in here in this form of signs. Do we want to grab
let's
those?
go ahead and do a few of them just before we get started with the segments. I'll start with the super chats because we had one drop right before the show even started from Vladimir
shit.
Dragonov. He dropped a sign in the chat said, "Dragon update. We named him Sparky." I'm assuming. he's talking about
Congratulations!
his-
Oh,
Yay! Gold
So happy for you.
Yeah, congratulations. Good luck making your house fire retardant. Or is he an electric dragon? That's why they called him Sparky. Either way, you're fucked. Gulf City Nicholas Danka says, ass rape.
Ass
Censored
rape.
it, though. He censored it. Gulf City Nicholas Danka also says, someone zap Beardy. Well, for $2, all I can do is take it, fake it.
We need Sparky.
Sorry, we're not doing the kill everyone instantly with any old super chat thing. That gets old. So, Wild Fox appears and says $2 for the beard. Yeah.
Most excellent.
And BTK says, I am Fagog, and my power is Axe Play.
Oh God,
that's gay.
never again.
Next Halloween, you're gonna get
No.
fucked. It doesn't
not
matter
happening.
what you dress as, people are gonna call you Fagog.
I'll go on vacation. I will take
still
another
remember
fucking
the big
vacation.
reveal. You threw the hood back and you were like, I'm Fagog, everyone! Oh, some bitches!
You're not the only one wanting that to happen. As so is described in the Streamlabs. Are you caught up?
One more. Vladimir
Okay.
Dragonov says, we had a vegan raiding party burn a very realistic effigy of you, Magog, and they continue to speak heresy of you till a pack of Utah raptors came out of the jungle and ate them. I
Oh,
like
Kinky.
exciting.
Yes, raptors are exciting. Anyway,
That sounds like a fun Wednesday.
exactly. Go ahead and read whatever Streamlabs so we can get the show started.
All right, so SC Drugs Money Diabetes for $1 wants to know when the fag episode of SideQuest is going to happen with Fagog. It's not. Never again. Nor shall I fulfill your request for me to give HIV-positive materials to other people to infect me and other people to try and make it happen. It's not going to happen.
Kinky.
Never.
You sure?
Antihero Broadcast donates 15, says Beardy's immortal for a reason. Rise again, brother. Thank you. Incandescent 01 drops in 5, says, what kind of call does a marathon runner make? Long distance.
God.
Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah,
And Jack the
stop
Ripper.
calling Incandescent 01 Sugar Daddy and start calling him Master of Puns.
I feel like
He's
it needs to
beating
be
you
a
out for
funnier
that
title,
title,
but I
Beardy.
can't think of anything.
No, he's beating you for that title. He's coming with the hardcore puns.
I'm okay. That means this fake me will take his name instead of mine, and I can go back to my bit. Wait. If you take my name, do you gotta pay my taxes?
No.
Fuck. Okay, well that's fine. But Jack the Ripper, Gulf City serial killer, donates 10 and says that sexy thief can steal my heart anytime. Unfortunately, I have no heart, so I'll take some love advice from that sweet, sexy fairy named Beard Berrien. Fuck you, Jack. I'm dead.
All right, it's 13 after. Leave the rest of them for later. Let's get on with the show, shall we? We've done our introduction and we've done the thing. And format, everybody, apparently format.
Oh, yeah, format. Who was up?
Well, that'd be you.
Yeah, Beardy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's your This Week in History bullshit? Or what I like to call the boring part of the show, everyone.
I forgot to be again. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but it's tourist season over here. Okay, I'm in my great temple of Nymphos, which, by the way, is apparently Nymphos, not Nymphos. So there's a lot of tourists on the way here. They're gonna get gypped, thinking they're gonna get cheap handies, but it's not. It's just praying and dead people. But I fucking hate tourists, and it's just their presence, their nattering, their demanding, their entitled, putrid self-righteousness has been kind of distracting.
They sound like a delight.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You love them. Tourists are a wonderful thing. Wonderful. Right up your
Yes,
alley.
they are. Right, good for business, if you ask me.
Oh, yes.
If you're in the business of stupidity, I can't. I'm sorry. Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Oh, let the other Beardbarian talk. She's hotter.
Yeah, you can take it. Tell the rest. Do my segment for me, other Beardbarian. I'm just gonna drink. Wait.
So there was this one. So let me tell you about the time that in grade school, I, the Beardbarian, we have education here, and it's not the most ideal. There are angry children from all over the place, and they're the absolute worst. They used to bully me to no end, me, the Beardbarian, just constant, they'd take my drawers and they'd hike them up my ass crack.
Okay,
because...
so I hate tourists so much that I will do just about anything to escape them. I have never had any sort of consequential issues with people trying to yank upon my underwear, for I don't really wear them. They're a waste of time and money. But I've been thinking about going out on another adventure and just fucking. I am drinking mead, Nicholas Donka. I am. It is solstice method something spiced mead. It's fucking delicious. But yeah, I got. It's not. if I were to fuck off now, it wouldn't be the first time I've done it. And, that's probably a good story. All right, let's travel way back in the way back machine of Go Fuck Yourself, Other Not Me, where I was hanging out in Canada, minding my own business, when once again the English were stepping on my fucking turf. I hate tourists, I do, and we know this. I hate tourists with a passion that I normally reserve for elves. I mean, you think that Chinese tourists or American tourists are bad? English tourists are terrible, particularly the kind that think that they can govern an entire nation because they're on their fucking holidays. They come down, get sent across on boats, and rule everything like complete jackasses, so I wanted to get the fuck out. But back then, it wasn't Canada. It was divided into two fish flapping against each other. They looked like the map was retarded. You would not believe it. But on one side, you had the Western English douchebags, and on the other side, you had the Eastern asshole armada. I don't know. They were all there, crammed in there, eventually became Canada.
Somebody ran an armada on your asshole?
No!
Into your
No, it was an
asshole?
armada of assholes.
Into your asshole?
No! No!
Up your
So
asshole?
just like now, back then, I wanted desperately to escape this terrible place. And so one morning, while I was out hungover more than I should be on a normal day, like you end up in French Canada, you end up drinking too much. It just happens. And I stumbled out into the street, and I was trying to figure out what the fuck I was going to do to get the hell out of this place. And there along the St. Lawrence River, between the pulsing streams of vomit splashing against the sidewalk from my face, I saw my salvation. There was this massive fucking steamship, and outside of it was what appeared to be a very well mustachioed captain yelling at a deckhand or something. He was fucking dirty, he had a broom, whatever. So I wiped the vomit off of my beard and chest and walked up, and I don't understand the
You wiped something off your beard and chest.
God damn it, this isn't that kind of story. There are seamen in it, but they run the ship. It's not a train they're running, it's a ship.
It's
this the
because
origin
of
of
Beard
the god?
Barian that I realize history is really gay.
1,000 armada gangbangs.
So I looked at the captain and this man, and I said, I bet I can do his job better than him. Why don't you hire me? Because I figured, if I can, these French ship people are really fucking lazy. I can just steal their goddamn boat. Because nowadays, even back then, nowadays, back then, guns were fucking everywhere. It's a terrible time to be shot by guns. Now you get those nice clean bullets. They go through you, they rip a bigger hole out, you bleed, you die. Back then, the bullets were just this soft fucking lead that would shatter open and rattle around inside of your rib cage while you screamed for hours waiting for death.
Sounds like a
Suck.
Thursday night.
You have problems.
You're 1 point away from dying, Beardy, from all the gay jokes.
I kind of want to kill myself at this point. I don't, there's no way I can continue this story where it doesn't get progressively more gay. So I looked upon the ship and saw that its name was the steamer Money Reel, and I knew that with this glorious title, the Money Reel, I would be safe. So I got on board, and I got assigned to clean up the decks, swab the decks kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So a sex move?
No! Like Capitan handed me a pair of buckets, one full of grease, one full of ammonia, and he pointed at the pulleys and he pointed at the deck. So I scrubbed the pulleys and all the metal bits, all the moving bits, as best I could with that ammonia and made sure it was nice and clean, and I greased the deck, and it was wonderful. People went flying off of the sides, crashing into the St. Lawrence River. Only a few people died. It was fucking hilarious.
Only a
But,
few. Those are some rookie numbers, Beardy.
There was only a crew of 20 people on the boat. So
A real
these
barbarian.
steamers were only 200 capacity ships.
A real Beardbarian would have killed the entire crew.
Then they would have shot me. Just follow me on this plan, okay? It was stealing the boat. If they got their cannons at me or their heavy guns, the thing would have been ripped to shit and I would have been fucked and stuck there in a prison being overseen by English tourists. It's a very important system in order to escape the English. They are very, very good at making sure that people, and I see that, chat, all of those jokes about greasing the poop deck are only partly accurate.
I'm sorry. You're fucking dead. I gotta kill you.
I know, I have to kill myself. I'm fucking done with this shit.
Well, that was easy.
So should I continue mine?
No,
Beardbarian
yes, go
story?
ahead to continue your Beardbarian story.
So this is the origin story of Fagog, right? And I was a young child, and this was early education years, and the whole bullying was going on, and they gave me wedgies and the drawers. They would go all the way up my ass crack, and that was how I discovered that I enjoyed the butt stuff, you know? So from there. From there, I sought out all. I sought out all manner of company of the night, if you catch my drift.
Oh man, he is not gonna like that when the chat resurrects him. Let's take since we're still on Beardy's segment, let's take a break and look at some super chats and get caught up on those. Oh, Rhino's in the chat. What's up, Rhino? Rolls a perfect 20, activates Magog, cast lethal flatulence.
Perfect
Magog
20.
is activated. Arise from the nether realms, demons. Oh shit, it's demons. I didn't think that was gonna work. Run! Run! They're so angry. That was funny because, like, it switched to Erlyn and her wings looked like they were coming off of me. I will get around to what I've decided to do in a minute. Vladimir Dragunov, honestly, I feel bad for the raptors. Those vegans are probably not going to settle well in their stomachs. Base Kekbot says, not fair, you get a 3-day...
Now walk it off, you're only dead.
Oh, Beardy can be resurrected now. That's the sign, everyone. When you hear Poe says, I'll walk it off, you're only dead. Honestly, I feel bad for the raptors. Those vegans probably not going to settle well in their stomachs. Read that one. Base Kekbok, not fair. You get a 3-day birthday while I only get 22 hours once every 544 days. My home planet has shorter days and longer orbital period than Earth. Well, sucks to be you.
Yeah.
The Highwayman.
Sucks to suck.
Missed the first side quest. You read a story from my hometown. Now my podunk ass home has been noticed by the Great Magog. We are unworthy. Yes, you are. Because I don't even remember what story. Deegan's Linsang says, if someone dies before you read this, they get their base health increased by 1 through divine ass rape. Looks like Beardy is resurrected. Beardy,
I did not
wake up.
consent. I did not consent. I did not grease my poop deck before the show.
Porzio says, revive the real Beardy and activate his power. $15. Oh,
I'm done with that. Hey, not me. I've had enough of your shit. Hit it, Magog. Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die. Suck it.
So, Magog and Beardy have both been activated. Whatever should we do?
Oh no!
Since
Fight to the death!
Yes, I know. You know what? I'm gonna save mine because it's still Beardy's segment. Go ahead with your story, and whatever you choose to do, let me know.
I gotta sum this up in like 5 minutes now. Shit. Okay.
Don't worry about it. We're going with the flow.
Oh, all right. I will go with the flow like that boat did down the St. Lawrence River. After all the people fell off of it, and it was fucking hilarious. But part of the problem was a lot of the people that fell off of it were, in fact, the kitchen staff. who were really not happy about all the cruel words I was screaming at them about cheese and frogs, and it worked though. It was great. They went overboard. So Lake Capitan, because we're in the middle of the fucking St. Lawrence River between ports, goes, well, fuck, I can't just hire new people. Get in the fucking kitchen. So he sends me on down to the kitchen. And I get in there, and these Frenchmen are practically done making all the meals already. They just send me to chop some carrots because it's a retard task, and they figure anybody can do it. So I'm sitting there with this cleaver chopping the shit out of these carrots when a little Frenchman bumps me from behind, and I can't help but flip him over my knee and chop his fucking hand off on the board for touching my ass. Don't touch my ass. Not cool.
Are you sure?
Seriously.
According to
leave
the
my
other
butt alone.
barbarian, who I believe is the real barbarian, you actually like that kind of thing.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
you know
The
what?
barbarian does like that.
You can have all of it. You can take all. You can be the butt barian, and I will be the beard barian. We'll be fine.
No, I'm the barbarian. You
No,
can be
I'm
the
sorry. I'm
butt-
taking a health point from you, Steve. That shows funny. The butt barian, everyone.
I'm definitely too sober for this shit. But after I chopped the guy's arm off, all the cooks ran the fuck outside and jumped onto the little escape boats, or at least a couple of them, and they fucked off. So I was left alone in the kitchen, and I had some time to kill and I needed something to do. So I figured that I would try and get most of the passengers off of the boat. I've gotten rid of all the kitchen staff now. The crew's down to like 10 motherfuckers. I just need to get the passengers off now. So I went out onto the boat, and you know, on the outside, they've been doing it for hundreds of years. They put these big metal bins with these containers full of cork in them. But, they're shaped like horseshoes and rings and stuff. So I went out there with a bucket, and I cut them all open, and I took all the cork, and I added it into all the stews and the soups and all this stuff, and I fed it to the people. And within minutes, there were just projectile vomiting everywhere. There was puke everywhere. There's grease on the floor. People are falling off the boat. The captain is losing his goddamn mind, and nobody can figure out what the fuck is going on. But,
Maybe you're just a bad cook.
So you gave everyone dysentery then?
Yeah, I did. But there's
Surprised you didn't throw off the women and children first. That's the gentlemanly thing to do.
Yep.
Yes.
What? God damn it. Why are we concerned about the gentlemanly things? But fun history fact, that was the very year that they banned that shit because of how many people I made sick of it. Like, in what it was then the United States and what was then Canada. It was monumental. We made history that day I did, by feeding people cork. It was fantastic, and it definitely wasn't through all the other shit that happened. So I just, I left the empty husks of the cork containers inside the bins and went on my way. And eventually I got kicked out of the kitchen as well for starting a small fire because I don't know how to fucking cook. I knocked some grease over. There was the cork in the stew on the burner. And, I'm stirring. It's getting everywhere. Fire erupts. So the rest of the crew rushes down there. They're putting out the fire while I'm outside having a cigarette. It was chaos, but Le Capitan goes ahead and he grabs me and he throws me in the boiler room and makes me work down there for the rest of the shift so he can throw me off the boat at the end of the day. But I'm working down there and I'm tearing up different things and trying to make a rag pile so that I can create smoke billowing inside of the ship to chase everyone else off of it, take control of it with the limited crew that are left on board, and then fuck off and get away from the English again. But I ended up getting called back up to the main deck because the ship had found itself absolutely filled with Norwegians and Scotsmen. And being a stinky fur-clad motherfucker, the French captain figured that I could speak to them. Turned out that I could, so I hung out with them for a while there, and I was proud of myself for a moment. I thought that I had the perfect plan. Here I had a boat full of Vikings, and so I looked at all of them and I challenged them, hey, don't you think it's time to take the mantle of your forebears, to steal this ship and lead a life of pillaging? Are you ready to do what was born to you by divine right? And they all looked at me with the same fucking glazed over goddamn response. No, sir, we're here to go ahead and forge a new life, to start farms and families and live happily ever after. So I turn to the Scotsman and I go, hey, you there motherfuckers, you two are fierce warriors that share a lineage of brutality. Are you ready to take this boat and leave from these shores and live a life of pillaging and destruction. You know what those motherfuckers tell me? And no, it wasn't butt-related stuff, you fucking leches.
How did he?
You got pretty excited about a group of Vikings. I don't know.
Okay, fine. We'll do the rest from the butt stuff. Did they want a blowjob?
No, they wanted to visit their families and then go back to Scotland. They were fucking tourists.
They were fucking.
Wait. They were
tourists?
fucking the tourists?
Yeah.
No, they were the tourists. So I guess technically they were fucking the tourists if there were any married couples there. But that's
You don't
that's
have
not
to be
important. What's
married.
important is that the Scotsmen and the Vikings were ignoring their history and completely disrespecting their ancestors. And so I had to go ahead and start a big fight.
Now, like, is this one of those like oil and mud wrestling type fights, or is this like a blood, sweat?
No,
tears,
they
and gore
finished
type
cleaning
fights?
up the grease. There was no grease left by the time this whole thing happened over.
Oh, did they have
16 hours.
post-play wipes back then? I didn't know. You know, the little baby wipes you use after sex?
Why would you know that?
Why do you wipe after sex? Don't you just shake it off and go on your way? I thought everyone.
I was always under the impression you rubbed it in.
She probably, right when the guy's about to finish, she probably shrinks down to fairy size and just gets, like, tidal waved. Just, stuck
You
to the
would
wall.
know, Magog.
Yeah, I would.
Stop telling everyone my secret.
I don't know what to do anymore. Am I the real barbarian?
You still have your super special attack. You can save it for later in the show. You've been activated, so you can use it any time now. I just wanted to remind you. Was that the end of your story? You just caught a ship on fire?
No. Sorry. I was all this stuff was fucking with me. I was having another existential conflict.
You were thinking of the Vikings.
Yes, I was thinking of the fight with the Vikings. So while we're fighting, because fuck you,
Fuck the Vikings.
the rags that I put in the boiler room finally burst into flames, which was not supposed to happen. A huge fire erupted because all the crew were busy going ahead and coming in and trying to stop this big fucking fist fight that had broken out. So the fire raged and started consuming the whole ship. At that point, I saw the smoke and the flames licking up, and everyone started abandoning and heading for the boats. At that point, they started putting on the cork containers around their necks and shit. I don't know why. But they went to lower the boats, and it turns out the ammonia had totally stripped them enough that they oxidized and rusted shut, so they couldn't get the boats lowered.
That's
After all that shit. So they got, they started praying, people started jumping overboard, which was really stupid because those cork containers just started filling up with freezing water and they all drowned. It was stupid. But I ran on ahead and kicked open the door to the helm, or whatever the fuck it's called, to steal my boat. And it was at the moment that I lifted my foot to kick the door in that the ship ran ashore on some fucking rocks. I flew forward through the door onto my face and rolled over just to see Le Capitan charging in and smashing me in the face with a fucking frying pan.
That explains a lot
It really does.
about how you look, yeah.
Yeah.
You
woke
are a
up-
bit tall, so
I woke up at the bottom of the St. Lawrence River, over and over and over and over again as I repetitively drowned on my way out to sea with a bushel of rage-filled corpses. But, on the bright side, I did wake up on a small island completely free of tourists. So, today's
No
magical
tourists,
lesson in this historical adventure is
Magic's
that...
my thing. Back
No,
off.
shut up!
You
If
shut
you-
up.
No, if the other one's taking the beardberry and I'm taking magical for this closing
No, you
statement,
don't get to take
fuck you.
magical
So the
just 'cause
magical
someone
moral
else
lesson
took your
is
stupid
that
thing.
the river giveth and the river taketh away, but tourists always suck.
It's always funny when the boobs get mad.
I love it. That's why I keep going.
it's also very funny when the gays get mad, right, Beardy?
I don't know what you're talking about. Quit talking to yourself.
Any man who wears makeup like that is hiding something in his closet.
Corpses of my enemies. I keep the corpses
You're
of my political
necrophiliac
opponents.
too?
You mean
No.
the bones?
I
You
am
hide your
too.
bones?
No,
in
I do
closet?
not hide my bones in my wardrobe.
Do you hide your bones in the corpses? Because I'm
That's a
dead
little
ass.
bit messed up. I
No,
thought that
I
was
put them in the
Magog's thing.
boudoir.
Just
I'm
because I'm
just
a
kidding.
necromancer does not mean I all the time fuck the bodies.
Okay, because I just was trying to start a forum for people that, you know.
We'll talk after the show. We'll talk.
Perfect.
I just
So,
I don't even know anymore.
What was the moral of your shit story?
It wasn't magical, that's what.
And I hate boats.
Well, the
It
other
wasn't really
barbarian
moral.
is going to hate me
I
for this,
really
but
didn't prepare.
that story sucks so bad. I'm taking health points away from the other barbarian.
What?
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
The story would have been much more
steal the
marvelous if my
barbarians'
persona hadn't been stolen.
identity on a bad day. I'm joking.
I can't win.
No, go ahead, Beardy. Finish it off. What was the moral of the story?
Oh no, that was really it. The river
hate
giveth,
tourists.
the river taketh away, but tourists always suck.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
You're
well, that's
dick,
fair,
right?
considering I just got back from a place in your world called California. And it's filled with tourists, and I hated every one of them. I was surrounded by purple-haired, short, pea-brained homunculi, and I didn't like it.
I'm surprised that you didn't enjoy the company of your fellows.
Oh yeah, that was so terrible. I should kill you right now. You know.
Please do. I don't want to remember any
I
of this
think
anymore.
I think I'm gonna use my special attack right now and kill all of you.
Oh,
Yay!
fuck, finally!
All of you. You're dead. You're all fucking dead.
Oh no! Finally!
Looks like it's just us, guys. I used my special attack. I lost 2 health points for myself, but it was worth it. Shut them up. Just me and my fans now for like 2 minutes. It's exciting. So, look, all the people in the chat. Brockus is in the chat. What's up, Brockus? Casey Beardman's in the chat. Peterbilt Confederacy's in the chat. Yes, Antihero Broadcast, welcome. Yes, I wanted to thank everybody who donated so far. I'll read off a few more super chats while they're all dead. Vladimir Dragonov says, I have a subordinate taking care of Sparky. Well, that's good. You shouldn't do it yourself. Never breastfeed a dragon. Ben Cooper says, there steals Magog's money. No. It's my coin purse. It's mine, and you can't have it. Charles Valley says, so Beardy shot all of the seamen off the poop deck. Yes, he did. That's an innuendo. Based Kekbot says, I'm ready to live a life of pillaging. Beardy, just throw yourself overboard and let the real men do it. Deshu Mai Shiga Batu. Did I just accidentally kill somebody with that? What does that magic word mean? I don't know what that means. Mad Cat says you got smashed 6 inches down by a softy captain. That's funny. Vladimir Dragonov says give Magog a health pack. Oh, it cost me 2 health to spend my special ability, but I get it back. Yes, worship me. Yes.
Now walk it off. You're only dead. Now walk it off. You're only dead.
They're all awake. Well, they're not awake. They can be healed now. Everybody, one in the chat to wake everyone up or whatever. You know, let's see how they get resurrected. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, nope. Here we got Incandescent 01 says, I give the party Ambrosia, which heals 2 HP for all magic using party members. So Erilyn's awake with 2 health points gone back to her.
Aw, thank you so much.
Yes, all magical. The other 2 can stay dead. Fuck them. It's just me and you now, darling.
Oh,
Looks like we're
just
getting-
like it used to be.
I know, right? Looks like we're getting a lot of ones in the chat. People are like, wake everybody up. Okay, some health points coming back to the other 2. That's Beardy.
I guess.
And other Beardy.
Magog and I were gonna have a good time hanging out.
And unfortunately, that didn't happen. Next time, darling. Next time.
Wait, what's happening? What are you conspiring about?
Am I late for the orgy?
Wait, there's an orgy?
Just in time.
There's an orgy.
Oh, shit. Well, speaking of just in time, I'm going to get us caught up on the Streamlabs here before we move on.
All right.
Incandescent 1 for 5 says, Beardy Daddy, Fagogonite, Master of Puns, you're such a nice guy, fuck you. That said, the tits and domino mask are a bit off-putting. I'm sorry, Fagog. Wait, oh, hey, you're Fagog now, that's great. Okay, but we'll have to wait until you're back to normal appearance before I'm willing to cuddle with you. Oh. Oh, damn. Scramble Devil for 20 says, let's get this shit rolling with a little necromantic chaos. I don't know if that was the one you saw and you activated. I'm not sure.
Nope, that was a different one.
Goblin Shark for 1 says, Beardy, this is for Magog. When is Mundane Matt and Unknown Archive joining you with Beardy for an episode of SideQuest?
We don't have guests on SideQuest, but we'll have them on Tavern Talks when that starts up soon. Now that I'm back from Vinconia.
And let's see here. Einhar Cat, Mad Cat for 5 says, what did I walk into? Doing Streamlabs, because fuck Google. Fuck yeah, Mad Cat, fuck Google.
Yes, Mad Cat, thank you very much. And to the person who donated, we mentioned this before, but I might as well mention it now. We can only use our special attacks once per stream, so thank you so much for the donation. I will take it as a birthday gift. And who was it that gave me that one that activated twice? They might not have known that.
That was Scrambled Devil.
Scrambled Devil, thank you so much. I love you.
And Dork Oracle for 15 says, I activate the fairy's powers.
Oh!
Wow. That really surprises me.
It's so cute how they squirm.
Yeah, take it all.
That's always fun to watch. Now, Erlen has been activated. You can, of course, use your attack anytime you wish during the stream. You've been activated. You don't have to use it now, my darling.
Your darling?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're rekindling their relationship, I guess.
No,
Wait, you two had a thing?
You guys are trying to trap her. I haven't forgotten she left me in a dungeon to die. Did I say that out loud? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Looks like we both have ulterior motives.
Aww.
All right, let's move on with the next segment. Who's next? Does the thief want to go, or does Erlen wish to go? Which one?
Oh, I don't care. I went last time.
Well, let me just put my sword down.
All right,
I can go.
Other Beardbarian, let's do your segment. Really fucking stupid criminals.
Alright, so we have to talk about the patron saint, not saint, but the patron animal of all thieves, and that would be squirrels. Squirrels.
Yes. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Please tell us of your nut lust.
Yes.
Oh no, they're not lost. There's this place, this magical world within these people's world. It's called, I believe, Disney World? Have you heard of it?
Ugh.
So yes.
That mouse.
Fair.
Yeah.
Then you are familiar with Disney. So you'll be happy to hear that Disney has been, how do I phrase this? Stolen from by a squirrel.
Excellent.
That's
They
how
promote
incompetent
fake
that they are.
magic. I'm not a fan.
So the
does
squirrel
that?
got them by the nuts.
You could say that.
Good.
It's funny because he actually ended up stealing a whole bunch of candied peanut M&Ms. So you're not far off.
Ooh, those are my favorite too.
The chocolate nuts.
Yes, you have to wonder about the security at this place. I mean, if a squirrel can steal from you, you have bigger issues. A lot
What
of big
kind of
issues.
man does not think to protect his nuts?
Exactly.
Maybe we could all go to this Disney place and you, like, Beardy pillages
We can rate it.
and you steal and then Magog and I kill everyone.
I want to ride on the
And
teacups.
she tried not to say it, but in the back of her mind, we all know she was just like, I'm just gonna find a dude to jump.
Maybe.
They couldn't
Oh,
even
you
stop
never
this
know.
squirrel.
Mousers, turn me on. Come here.
Well, some of them are really, really cute, and then you just get rid of them at the end.
That's what
You know the
I.
funny thing? the funny thing about this squirrel is that even though, he steals from them on the daily, basically, probably, he also lives in this world full time, just there. It's like they're so incompetent they can't, 1, catch a thief, 2, stop them from stealing, 3, catch a thief that lives within their own castle.
I think you could learn a thing or two from this squirrel.
Oh, you think I can learn a thing or two from a squirrel?
Yes.
Oh, correction. The squirrel can learn a thing or two from me.
I don't know. How many acorns can you stuff in your cheeks?
Let's find out!
We can find out. Does anyone have any
How many
acorns
nuts are in
their
your
nuts?
mouth? What?
Well, yes, tune in next week.
We're gonna find out.
Play Chubby Bunny with acorns. What could go wrong?
I'm not
Absolutely
sober
nothing.
enough for this.
You mean you're not drunk enough for this?
No, I'm seeing 4 of you and they're all blurry. I need more details.
Well, there's 2 of you, so it's weird.
Quit fucking with my head!
So did they kill the squirrel?
No, the squirrel got away, which I'm happy about, because a fellow thief, it is a sad day when one of my own perishes, or is caught. Usually they just because they have a
that's
tendency
lie.
to chop off hands.
That's a
Or
lie.
head.
You don't care about anybody else. I know that.
I could pretend to have a heart, or I could just steal one from someone else. Anyway, moving on. There's another story that I
have
have.
a few, if you want.
Oh, thank you. I'll take you up on that later.
I just want to watch.
So I have another story. It has nothing to do with a squirrel, but it comes from the magical kingdom of Florida. I don't know if you were familiar with Florida.
Flowrider is a magnificent musician. Tell me of the occurrences in the land of Flowrider.
Yes.
Well,
I didn't know he had his own area.
Yes,
well, there's a
wonderful.
certain stigma in Florida against drinking and riding several horses. It's ridiculous. It's archaic, arbitrary. I don't want to even get into the. It pisses me off, frankly.
Yeah. Drunk horse riding laws are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be allowed to
Absolutely
drunkenly
ridiculous.
ride my drunk horse anywhere I want.
Exactly. Thank
We
you.
know it's not a horse you're riding, Beardy.
I told you I wasn't gonna dox your mom on the show, dude.
Oh, yeah, she told me about that. She said it was the worst 10 seconds of her life.
Oh. Cowbell of mediocrity.
Well, anyway, so they have laws against drunkenly riding horses around in various areas because they're no fun. And this one man decided one day to fuck the law, because as you usually do, he got on his horse and he rode, leading the police in a car chase for quite a bit of time. And at the end of this car chase, he stops the car, gets out of the vehicle with the horses and stuff, and he chugs an ale immediately upon getting out of.
A man after my own heart.
Exactly. So of course, obviously, they can't charge him with anything because they can't prove anything. And this man is a hero, a true hero to the cause. They should obviously. They should make this man a martyr. I mean, that would involve killing him, but they should make him a
I'm
martyr.
in. I'm totally in.
Well, we can
I'm
always
now
bring him
interested
back.
in this story. How can I help?
I'll raise
can
him
always
from the
bring him
dead
back.
so he can bang Errolyn.
If he's cute.
He's a ginger.
Ginger.
He's already dead inside. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can't raise
Yeah, I
him.
guess that ruins the whole fun of it, so. None for me.
Errolyn's all like, ew, fire pubes.
Well, and like he said, if
Something-
they're already dead inside, that ruins all the fun for me.
Yep, that's
There's
true.
something wrong with gingers.
Shut up, other beardbarian. You're
There's
one health
something
point
wrong
away
with
from
fucking
dying, by the way.
gingers.
Well, then it's a good thing that Scrambled Devil came in with another 15 just a moment ago to say, let's activate the backstabbing bitch who may or may not, but likely isn't, but probably is Beardbarian. Stealing hearts, and it also appears identities.
Oh shit.
Surprise, bitch. Is that a knife in your back, or are you just happy to see me?
That's always fun. Everyone's been activated this show. It's a very popular thing.
I think I'll save it for a little bit.
Because you guys can't see. Nameless Thief, aka the Beardbarian, you are 1 health point away from death, and so is the other Beardbarian. Erlin and I are tied at a midpoint. We've got 2 health points left before we die. So, yes, I'm the only one who have used my special attack for the moment, so we'll see what happens.
Wait,
What?
if I use my attack on the Beardbarian, then there will only be one of us left, as is appropriate, correct?
It depends on which attack you use.
Hmm.
You could use your other attack and make every damage that is supposed to go to you go to us until one of us dies. That
I
means you get
could
to
do that.
circumvent all damage until one of us is dead. Be careful when you use that.
Doesn't that cost me 1, though?
Yes.
Hmm.
That's why I said be careful. You're 1 away from death. You would literally die, but when you're resurrected, you'd be back to about half health, and then any other damage that goes towards you will go to us until one of us dies.
This is too nerdy. I'm gonna smoke a bowl.
I think I wanted to do that.
You what?
I think I want that option. I think I want to backstab everybody.
She's backstabbing everyone. That kills her, and now all damage that's meant to go to her after she's resurrected will go to us until one of us dies. Die we day.
Don't cry
And no
for
one
me.
has enough health for me to
Argentina.
poison them.
Well, the Nameless Thief is dead. Die we day. We die today. You can save it till the end. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call her segment over anyway, because we're at the top of the hour. I'm going to read some more super chats, and then we're going to move on to Erlin's segment.
Oh,
All right.
excited.
Oh yes, before we get too far away from that, there was one other Streamlabs I'll just pipe out. Mad Cat for 2 said, outfoxed by a fucking squirrel, turn in your Beardbarian. Fuck that. I will not be thwarted by a squirrely little bastard.
Incades01 drops a sign in the chat, says ambrosia tastes like spiced meat. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm glad it was ambrosia and not something else. Vladimir Dragonov says, why would I breastfeed a dragon? I'm not even female. I don't know that. Charles Fowler says,
Men can breastfeed.
2 bottles of mead to heal the Beardbarian. Oh no!
Yeah.
Yes, 2 bottles of mead will equal 1 health point. You're back to middle ground, my friend.
I'm so excited.
Cryptician Media says, damn it, Magog, I lost 400 tonight, but the shipwreck is entertaining. I can break into cars and trucks some other night. Sorry. Dragon Timothy says, I will pay to watch. And Vladimir
Pay to watch what?
says, I'll be sure to save some prisoners for the ferry. Don't know how to spell her name. Spell her
Erlyn.
name for everyone. Ferry.
Okie dokie. It is Aralyn. Erlyn.
What kind of spell is that?
No, it's my
Now
name,
walk
silly.
it off. You're
And you
only
said it was
dead.
a spell and you were spelling it.
They said, how do you spell my name?
Yeah, and you cast
I
it.
think you're
What
too
are
lost.
you doing to me?
I just heard Poe chime in. Chat, would you like to see the Nameless Thief resurrected?
No. Yeah.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about not me being allowed to live. Very mixed feelings.
1 to resurrect and 2 to keep dead. All right, so, Erlen, now that we're done super chats and all that stuff, Erlen, it's your segment. Time to go with the romantic shit.
Oh
Okay.
crap! Can you kill me again? I'm not down with this part.
I'm getting a lot more 2s than 1s right now. Like they want the nameless thief to stay dead for some reason. Oh no, here they come. Here comes the 1s.
Well, I choose to poison the real Beardy
Hey,
because you have the most health points, and I gotta do what I gotta do to survive.
that's not nice.
I am not nice.
She's not nice. So you chose the poison a single party member at no cost. What they lose, you will gain. At death,
And-
you'll lose 1 health point, but you might heal completely from that.
Exactly.
Why do my guts feel like worms?
All right.
I'm more than just cleavage.
Get out of me, woman!
Ah,
Never.
there's enough 1s in the chat now. The nameless thief is now resurrected.
I, the Beardbarian. Thank you, chat.
You are not all that is man.
I, the Beardbarian, disagree with you.
You don't even sound like me.
I, the
That's what I thought.
I, the Beardbarian, disagree.
Keep working on it. One day, I will use you as a decoy.
No, I, the Beardbarian,
Let
will
it be
use you.
done with our lives. This is what we choose to do right here. This is it, folks. All right, Erlen, top of the hour.
Captain Whiplash says I missed his Streamlabs. I don't think I missed any of them.
Well, you're stupid.
No, I've definitely read these all out.
Well,
No.
if you figure it out, let us know. It is Erlen's time to tell us about funny stories.
Okay. Well, I have found from the realm of, Earth, a bunch of crazy stories about dating, because dating is always interesting. It's fun to waste your time and the other person's time when all you really want to do is fuck each other.
I
So,
can't argue with that. I have no retort.
Honesty is the best policy.
true.
I'm honestly disgusted by all of you.
Oh, what do you got for us today?
Okay. Well, this one sounds really, really great to me. I think this is a great time. After our date, we had gone back to his place so I could sober up a bit before heading back to mine. Okay, fucking.
Yep.
I'm just telling you. We had literally just shut the front door when we heard a loud thud. We looked at each other and realized that the man we had just seen staggering down the sidewalk moments before had been hit by a car. I ran without thinking to the man in the street while my date called 911. By the end of the night, my heels were coated in blood, my hair was a mess, it was sleeting, and my pant legs were soaked. I certainly wasn't prepared for a first date to involve a 911 and a slight vicarious drama. I think that's how it should be.
It sounds like a normal Friday for me.
Yeah, like a good date ends in a 911 call and slight trauma.
Yeah.
Only when it's done right.
Exactly. Well, that's how it is for me. I mean, no one really ever calls 911 on me because usually they're not conscious. Because I'm able to put them out pretty easily. But, you just end the date with a little bit of trauma. They wake up in a field and it slowly comes back to them what you've done. And they cry for an hour or two. It's really fun to watch.
But you're not forgotten.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, the thief is lying. Whenever somebody gets hit by a carriage in the middle of the street, she runs out, steals their coin purse, and doesn't even bother calling the guards.
Why would I? I would only call them if it would help me get away.
Yes.
You could always
distraction.
pretend, like, you could steal the stuff and then just be like, yeah, I found him like that.
Oh.
I mean-
Walletless and,
Yeah, I found a dead body.
unconscious, poor as a beggar,
Yeah, I found a dead body at the inn. I keep
completely
once.
naked.
Yeah,
Uh,
I found a dead body at the inn I keep once, and there's hundreds of dollars everywhere. And I just stepped over his decomposing, bloated body, and I grabbed it. And then I called 911.
there was no money, officer. I swear.
They don't know. And he was long gone. He didn't need it. He was green. So
Yep. I mean, yeah,
It
you
was-
can't take it with you, right?
right, it's part of the reason why I like running an inn. You find all these cool things, and you
That's why I
all
find
these
grave
people.
robbing so noble a pursuit.
I rob graves for a different purpose, but that's okay.
I know, because you need a bone.
Like I said, we're gonna talk about that after the show.
You're all just fucking despicable. I don't even know what to do with a lot of
All
you
right,
anymore.
Mr. Greasy Poop Deck.
No, you leave my poop deck out of this. The problem is
You-
that y'all
it's
have
hard
too
not
much.
to
Problem
leave
is
your
your
poop deck
poop deck
out of
has
it.
been in this from the beginning.
I'm just going to have to put you all fucking down. Hit it, McGog. Hit that fucking bearded rage, you motherfucker.
Hey, you already been activated, my friend.
God damn it!
So
I
rage
want
out.
to kill myself and be done with you all.
If you do, I get your health points.
Yep.
Damn it!
Whatever
I'm
happens to you.
just gonna stay
happens
out
to
of your
her.
range, bitch.
She's actually.
You can't hit me if I'm not in front of the crystal. That's how it works.
No, that's not how it works.
That's totally how it works.
Not how it works.
If I'm underneath my throne, you can't get me.
Yeah, here's what's funny. is
What are
that-
you, 5 years old?
Is that he swung all the health points. He swung his axe wildly and hurt us all, including himself, 1 health point. But it's negated because the nameless thief has hers activated, and so does Erlyn. So Erlyn's back to full health. Beardy is dead.
That was the plan all along.
You're dead, and now all the spells are negated because of that. But the nameless thief is healed, and so is Erlyn, and I'm almost dead.
Oh,
I've got 1 health point, and then I'm dead.
Sucks.
Well, we have 2 minutes without the real Beardbarian. Let's move on. What is the
I
other
am the
story
real
you got,
Beardbarian.
Erlyn?
okay. I have one. So this person says that I was living in a new city, and having met an interesting guy on a dating site, we decided to go to one of my city's many museums. Oh, those are interesting. I was really excited, but on my way there, I realized I had gotten my museums mixed up. Instead of the quirky naturalism museum I thought I had chosen, it was a naturalism museum anyway.
Nude people.
See? Fucking. That's what dates are about.
Exactly.
I invited this guy to a national surgery museum. Nothing like trying to make small talk while looking through glass at formaldehyde jars with severed penises on them. Later on, it had the it came to light that we had the same last name, and it was downhill from there. I don't know about you guys, but I keep a jars of penises in formaldehyde just so that people know when they come over for a date not to fuck with me.
I keep them for a completely different purpose. They sell for a very high price on the black market.
Oh, I can help you out with that. Because you bring them in, and, we can do business. You bring them in, and you lure them in, and they think, you're going on one of these dates that they call it, and then you just take it
Now
off.
walk it off. You're only dead.
That's all.
Now, what kind of
Aside,
tool do you use?
Beardbarian now can be resurrected, everybody.
I'm sorry. Beardbarian had a question for me.
Oh, yeah. No, what kind of tool do you use to remove them?
Well, I kind of like to use a rusty razor blade. It goes really slow.
Yes.
Um,
Any particular reason?
I like it when they, squirm in agony. It's kind of interesting. You know, just what the sounds they make. Some of them are really funny. They're all just like, ah! And then like they beg you to stop. Some of them cry for their moms. And I'm just like, what do you think? You're not going anywhere, buddy.
No,
I already got you.
Have you ever tried using like one of those fancy potato peeler things?
Oh, that's a good idea. I
Mm-hmm.
think I like the idea of that. You could just slowly get it off. You know, it'll take all day, but you know, I don't really have any plans most Fridays anyway.
Make noodles or something.
Exactly.
Good lord, this weird sadist banter is torturing on chat. And Beardy, you've been resurrected by the chat.
I
Just want us to stop.
I don't want to. No. No.
Which reminds me, hey Beardbarian, would you like to go on one of these dates with me?
Hey, Buttberry. I think she's talking to you.
Yeah.
No, she was talking to the fake Beardbarian.
Yeah, you.
Definitely you. With
No, you.
No, it was definitely the one with the mask.
So I was just curious
No,
if
you.
you'd like to go on one of these dates with me sometime for absolutely no other purpose.
There's
Other
like
than to
rusty
be on
razor
it.
blades involved. You're into that, right?
Yeah, you're into that kind of thing, aren't you?
Yeah. You like weird shit being shoved up your pee hole?
Yeah.
Captain
I think
Whiplash
it's
says that
small.
it's pending. He just hasn't finished his thing. Okay, I didn't miss anything. I'm just gonna completely ignore all of that garbage and drink some more.
Beardy, I will
There we
say
go.
this.
One came in from Mad Cat for 5. This is the closest thing to honorable there is. Oh, thanks. Fight and die honorably. Continue this path. Thanks. I'm assuming there was no name attached. I'm just assuming that Mad Cat means me and that I am the closest thing to honorable that there is.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so honorable.
Well,
Same.
Incandescent 01 says the nameless thief isn't even all that is woman, let alone man. Ooh, Beardy, take a stim pack. It heals you fully but leaves you oddly hyper.
Which is perfect for this next one from Berserker 5150, who dropped 2 in the hat to say, "Will a real Beardbarian please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up." No, fuck you. It's me. It's me. No, I am standing fast. No, you're not all me.
I stood up. I stood up first.
No, fuck you.
You can't
me.
prove that I'm not the real Beardbarian.
Where's your sacred pendant that denotes you as the Beardbarian?
One of these Beardbarians has awesome tits.
It's not me.
It is you.
I think. Wait a minute.
I know
No, I'm
it's
good.
not
I'm
you that's
safe.
the real
I'm safe.
Beardbarian. I'm the real Beardbarian.
No.
Abaddon drops a sign in chat, says, "Heal the necromancer." Yes, thank you. Man, they don't want me to die this stream. This is awesome.
Oh,
I just keep
anti-hero. I totally did rage. I totally did. It totally happened. That was my wonderful explosion and suicide that resulted in horrible things.
No, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make a new rule. If someone pays money and they want to see the animation again, I'll fucking play it. I don't give a shit. But it can only be used once a stream, okay? That's it. But if you guys want to see the animation again, here it comes.
Oh my groin! Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
Dad, somebody asked if they could show my skull tattoo. Well, I guess if it's okay.
Yep. Go
Wait,
right
wait,
Wait, where is it?
I have
Oh.
this one,
Ooh.
and then whoop, I got that one.
Everybody
I don't know how
shut
well
up.
you guys can see them.
It's a little low. Go higher.
Hey, this skirt is pulling all the light. I can't make it out. Can you lift it a bit higher?
But yeah, I have I got those two.
She's
Those are like,
a tattooed fairy.
yep, and pierced, but I don't have my piercings in right now.
Oh.
We'll get that. And I believe you have one more, don't you, Erilyn, before we move on?
I do. If you are interested in hearing it, I'm more than glad to tell you.
Yes.
So,
Terrible dates.
this one isn't as fun, but okay. I ordered a steak for lunch, and he tells me I shouldn't be eating steak, so I should get a salad so I don't get fat. Freaking serious? Then we went across the street to a bar where he totally ignored me and started talking to a guy about baseball. Like, completely ignored me. So I grabbed my keys and said, I've got to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And Irish goodbye'd him. I don't know.
Wait a second. Can you do a Valley Girl accent?
Hold on. Let me think. What do you want me to say?
That's the whole story. Just if you can read it with a Valley
Okay,
Girl
all right,
accent.
fine.
It'd be wonderful.
All right. I will start from the top.
Yes.
I ordered a steak for lunch, and he tells me I shouldn't be eating steak, so I should get a salad so I don't get fat. Freaking serious? Then we went across the street to a bar where he totally ignored me and started talking to a guy about baseball. Like, completely ignored me. So I grabbed my keys and said, I've got to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And Irish goodbyed him. The next day he texted me, I had fun. We should go out sometime. Like, you didn't notice I went to the bathroom and never came back?
I love the
Something
weaponized
the matter?
blonde bit. It's great.
Something the matter?
I love that sound. It's music to my ears.
Is that because you only hear it when you and Magog are doing butt stuff?
That's none of your business.
Oh god, I took a health point for that one. Well, the douchebag ignored a girl to talk baseball. I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking stupid.
And he didn't. She wanted meat.
Yeah,
He didn't give it to her.
Yeah, she was ready to go, and then he was all
She
like,
was
"Oh,
literally
you're a fan.
lusting
like
for
you
the
can talk
meat."
baseball anytime." What the fuck? Weird.
Yeah, that was rude. The lunch thing, though, I mean, sometimes people are fat, and you should probably tell them to calm down. I'm sorry.
You're a terrible
That's
person. You're a
mean.
terrible pixie. That's what you
Oh.
are.
Well, I mean, I never signed up for this to be nice. I think you can tell people sometimes that maybe they need to eat less. Just quit eating. Just stop. You're getting...
Oh man.
But when do you tell a girl to stop eating the meat? When is it a wise choice to look at a woman and say, baby, don't stuff the beef down that throat anymore?
It depends
When
on
you're
how
gay.
long and how
You can
good
put
she
it
is at
down.
eating the beef.
Well, yeah, you can put it down at her throat. Just don't let her chew. I mean, unless you're into that.
Oh, God.
There are some men that are.
That's another option.
Valley Girl
I've
thing
met-
was enough.
I've
I
met a
will
few.
kill you, Erlen. Okay, I will do it. I have the power.
But then you'll bring me back because you love me.
That is painless. Cubs and mayonnaise.
True love.
We got another super chat says gives Magog a med pack. There might be a dragon egg in there. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Wait, is that one of those watermelons that you drill holes in and you fill it with vodka and you leave it for like 48 hours? Those are amazing.
Oh my
No idea
god,
what
yes
you're
they
talking
are.
Welcome to Side Quest, everyone. Jesus.
I just drink this. It's poisonous to humans, but it makes me very drunk. So
And we
I
like her
really ought to put a special label on it because I've had people try to drink it before. But
It's Barbicide in red number 5.
I'm surprised it doesn't have a longer neck so she can deep throat drink it.
Then it just goes all down all at once, and that's not how you drink it.
But
That's
it's
not
so
how you're
hot.
supposed to drink it.
Oh, I hope I'm saying this right. Cryptisian Media says only the real beard has, a skull tattoo. Captain Whiplash says, Knight me, Magog, Sir Nicholas the Whiplash. I gave you a wrench. And
I don't
Vladimir
have
Dragunov
skulls.
Gave me a med bag. So I already read that one. Are there any Streamlabs before we move on?
None since me quoting Eminem.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for donating and keeping the show going. We're doing our best here to try to gross you out and make sure you never watch the show again.
That's exactly what we want.
Guess what time it is? It's a little early, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. It's
You can do it.
time
Put your back into it.
for the grind. Yes.
Put that ass into it.
My turn. My turn, motherfucker. My turn. All right, let's start with some fucked up stories from around the world. All right. This one I found interesting. We'll start with some fun ones and then work our way down to some fucked up ones. Dennis Hoff, Nevada brothel owner and reality TV star, wins the GOP primary for state assembly. That's right, Dennis Hoff, a legal pimp and reality TV star, won a Republican primary on Tuesday for Nevada state legislator.
That makes perfect sense.
The Art of the Pimp author garnered nearly 43% of the votes, overcoming incumbent James Oscarson to secure the Republican nomination for Nevada State Assembly District 36. He is best known for the HBO's adult reality series Cat House, which documents the lives of sex workers employed at his high-profile brothel, Moonlight Bunny Ranch, located in Carson City, Nevada. So the guy from Cat House, the pimp who literally has a whorehouse, became a Republican assembly.
I think that means that Republicans maybe are becoming a little open-minded. And I also think, on a side note, we should legalize prostitution.
Agreed.
Well, let me tell you this. Reason I wanted to read this story is so I could say this one line. Nobody can come out and accuse him of grabbing him by the pussy as a bad thing.
Exactly.
It's his job.
I'm all for a
I'll
pimp
say this, though.
running for political office because we all know that pimping ain't easy. And that takes some skill.
But I will say, if you have to read a book in order to do it correctly, then you're probably not going to be successful, whatever you do. Because didn't he write the book on pimping?
Yeah, he wrote the book The Art of the Pimp.
Exactly.
That was for other suckers who don't know how to naturally pimp like him.
So you got like what, 4 copies?
No.
Oh, beautiful.
It's weird because that book comes from the store with its pages already stuck together.
Does it give you a backhand if you don't hold the spine straight?
I just had somebody say in the chat I should run for president, and I just want to say there's not enough money you could pay me to make me leave this world. You guys sound terrible over there.
She would run on a platform of grabbing her own pussy.
Yeah, I mean, well, it could work. You never know.
Goddamn,
Wait a minute.
PC locker room talk.
This man could be the hero that America needs. A mad pimp, a true pimp, might be the exact man to deliver the final backhand to the family court and destroy the monstrous torture machine known as alimony.
When am I
This
getting
could be the hero that the people deserve.
When am I getting my alimony? Do I have to marry someone first and then divorce them?
No, you're the beer
gotta have
carrier.
the
You
kid.
have to pay alimony now. You stole the wrong identity, bitch.
Yeah, you stole my ID. You owe a lot of money.
Yeah.
The courts will be coming to get you.
Yeah.
This is
Because,
why
like,
I'm not really
the thing
that
is
persuaded.
taxes. If I don't have to pay taxes, I don't have to pay alimony.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is? I'm just gonna hide in Canada and wait for you. Because whatever you identify as, you are. So if you come here and say that you're the Beardbarian, you're fucked. So I'm just gonna wait here and you can come and get me.
Good thing I actively avoid Canada at all costs, because it's a gay country.
Yeah, it's a
Me too.
freezing wasteland filled with weakness. I've already said that before.
And mushrooms. Don't forget the mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
They are delicious.
Holy shit, well, Dork Oracle, damn you, tosses in $1 to say, lucky for us, prostitution is legal in Australia. Unfortunately, the business is suffering because of Tinder.
Yep. I mean, why pay money to fuck a chick when you can just find a free drunk one?
Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
No
Exactly.
one said anything about that. Cow.
It doesn't
I
matter
wanna
where you
know
get your
what
appetite
you're
as long
into,
as you
okay?
eat at
I
home.
want to know what cow tipping is in Volgoth, okay? I don't want to know, like, is it just the tip cow? I don't want to know.
You get the fat chicken. What you do is you wait for it to be over at the buffet. And the way that we set up our buffet tables, it's not like there's a table where you just reach and grab your food. There's about a 4-foot separation with this big fat bench in the middle. So they got to reach over it and lean. And you just run up and cock slap them across the thigh and try and knock them over. It's brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah, let's move on with the grind, shall we? This is getting interesting. I wanted to do a good one. Okay, here's the one that kind of matches the Nameless Thief, aka Other Beardbarian story. But it's not a squirrel this time, it's a rat.
Oh.
And this rat is gangsta as fuck.
Ooh.
This rat is better than your squirrel. Alright?
You wanna fucking go?
Berserker, I hate you, but I'm going to do what you said. Don't worry.
A rat
Go on.
chewed its way into an ATM machine to make a home and ate $19,000.
I don't respect that rat.
No,
Wanna know
I
why?
do respect that rat. That's
No,
brilliant.
No, because he just took all that money out of circulation. Do you
He
know?
just put all that money inside of himself, infinitely increasing his self-worth and finding meaning before dying. I
No,
can't tell you.
fuck
That's
that.
brilliant. Well
If
done, you little bastard.
I never said the rat was a thief. I'm not trying to compare thievery. I'm trying to compare badass rodents. And which one's more badass? A squirrel that steals nuts? That's what squirrels do. Or a rat that ate $20,000?
My squirrel stole from the corporate overlords of Disney World.
I don't care if they can suck a dick. This guy
Yeah,
just
but that
ate
rat stole
20
from the
grand.
bank, and that's like the big ooh,
Do
right?
you know how hard it is to get into an ATM?
You know how hard it is to eat $20,000?
You know how hard I am right now?
So in India, police say at least one rat slipped through a hole in the back of an ATM in northeastern India and started eating. By the time it had finished, more than US $19,000 in bills were shredded. The police superintendent of the town says that when technicians arrived on June 11th to fix the broken State Bank of India cash machine, they found a dead rat inside and Indian currency notes worth nearly 1.3 million rupees, or just over $19,000. The rat had entered the ATM through a small hole for cables and ate itself to death, feasting on
Okay,
money.
so wait, no. So no, it had an opening.
No, that's a gangster ass way to go. Like, I'm gonna
Less
die eating
impressive.
money.
No, gangster ass way to go is sniffing a whole bunch of cocaine until you overdose.
Money has cocaine on it.
Oh, yeah.
Not enough to kill you.
You clearly don't have enough money or cocaine.
Have you ever eaten $20,000 of cocaine money? No, I didn't think so. Other Beardbarian, so shut your whore mouth, because my rodent is better than your rodent.
The Beardbarian.
The other Beardbarian. You know, you're the Buzzbarian. We established that. Yeah.
No,
The
you're
I don't
the
care that you have a
Buzzbarian. No, you're the
dagger in your hand.
Bluebarian.
You're not scared of me, okay?
Want to bet?
She's pointing the machete at me like it's a dong.
That's how you're pretty much used to, I'm sure.
This is just gotta stop. Correctly and listen. Here's the med pack for the health the thief is missing. Sorry, that was Berserker from Berserker 5150. I'm just gonna keep sidetracking this terrible shit.
Sidetracking the side quest. How dare you?
Sidetrack. Also, chain reaction for $1.48 says health potion to thief and fairy. Also, Beardy, strip health points.
We don't do the stripping of health points, but I'll give it
No, that's not what chain reaction means.
Oh,
Chain
strip
reaction
force.
means no, dun 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 dun. Heal me, bitch now. Dun dun. That kind of shit.
Wait,
I told you I would
So-
ask, but the girls did not go along. They weren't willing. I tried.
They
I
do.
tried.
You
does
like
that make
guys.
you the prostitute then, Beardy?
Yeah, if the fairy starts stripping and takes her wings off, that's gross.
Yeah.
I can just imagine that. She's like, "You like this? I like pain. Oh God, my boner just died."
I told you to stop telling people my secrets, Magog. I don't get off on pain.
They're on Pornhub. They're not really secrets.
Yeah, you know, what happens in fairyland stays on YouTube.
So, Beauty, you stripping or what?
What?
People pay good money to see you strip, Beardy.
No, people paid good money to heal the boobs. They didn't pay good money to see the moobs.
Wait, how much money does
Stop
it take to see the moobs?
Fuck you.
That's not important right now.
The butt
I'm
Darian wants to see the
genuinely
beard
curious.
Darian strip. It's weird.
Yeah, don't you? No, that's no. Like masturbating into a mirror. That's not happening.
Masturbation is a sin and it causes hairy knuckles
That explains a few things.
What?
and blindness.
Oh, what? I don't have anything.
And blindness.
Wow.
Oh shit.
About that.
No one ever told me.
It explains a lot, doesn't it, guys?
You think that would be lesson 1 in mage school. If you jerk it too much, you will lose your sight. Be wary when holding your shaft.
Okay, here's a funny one. I'm gonna move on. Man with a gun face tattoo. Arrested for unlawful possession of a firearm.
He
On
had
his
a
face.
gun face tattoo?
In the
Yes.
form of a tattoo.
Michael Vines has alleged crime written all over his forehead.
Ha!
After he was involved in a car accident, Vines allegedly tossed a loaded .38 caliber revolver into the grass, according to the Greenville Police Department. However, according to police, Vines is federally prohibited from possessing a gun, probably because he tattooed one on his forehead, marking himself as a psychopath. Aside from his inability to possess a firearm, Vines has a particularly distinctive feature that made this case stand out a little more. He has a large tattoo of a gun across his forehead. Now he's going to prison. He should get it turned into a dick.
Yeah. See, tattoos are really sexy and stuff. I
I don't believe you. You're going to have to demonstrate this fact to me again.
Probably not a tattoo of
Damn
a
it.
gun on your face, I guess.
You
I
first.
don't have any other tattoos to show.
Yes,
That's
she
okay, we
does,
can
but
just
it
take a
would be
second
illegal in
examination.
9 countries.
Well, I have one on my side, but we'd get demonetized.
Right.
We're already demonetized.
If that hasn't happened. by
How long have we been talking about grease, poop, decks, and butt fucking? I'm pretty sure we're fucked already.
Well, no, you're fucked, Beardy. I'm good.
Only if I do this show right.
So, firefighters on the scene of the crash witnessed Vines allegedly tossing the gun away and alerted police. Vines was charged with driving with a suspended license, driving too fast for conditions, and unlawful possession of a firearm, and looking like a complete fucking idiot.
That's a crime?
The
That is
fashion police got
I
him
am
too.
so fucked.
The real weapon was placed in the property and placed in property and evidence, says Greenville Police. The car accident occurred just southwest of downtown Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh.
So everybody in South Carolina prisons, watch out for a guy with a giant gun on his forehead. Fucking idiot. And finally, go ahead and end the grind with the big fucked up story of the week. This one really stuck out to me.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did. You know you did.
No.
No, this is for the ladies, Beardy. We get
Oh.
to be mad at the ladies. For
The
it.
ladies.
We get to be mad
Hello,
at the ladies.
ladies.
We get to be
Oh.
mad at the ladies. Every MGTOW is gonna love this story because they're like, every woman's like this. By the way, once I read this, you'll now understand why I think it's ridiculous that women get to skate every time there's like a mass killing or something. They get to come out and be like, I bet it was a man, because shit like this just proves people, no matter if you're a man, woman, or a fucking stupid fairy, can be violent and fucking evil as fuck.
Now I'm curious.
Yes,
I'm only violent when it's fun.
I know. When you're leaving me in a dungeon, you do. Anyway, woman who injected husband with a lethal dose of heroin may have killed 9 other people the same way, and she served her lover's remains at a barbecue.
Huh.
Kinky. That's a Saturday afternoon.
I am impressed. Well done. This woman is a fucking genius. That's great. Yes, feed the corpses to your friends and let them divine their own deviousness from the taste of their former familiar.
And
Brilliant.
that is how you get rid of a dead body, my friends.
That or
Exactly.
fire.
This is pretty fucked up. So it happened in Indiana, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on a place that I'm not ever gonna go. An Indiana woman who injected her husband with a lethal dose of heroin before smothering him with a pillow may be responsible for 9 other deaths and is suspected of serving her lover's remains to unsuspecting neighbors at a barbecue.
Her lover or her husband?
Well, it says...
Those are always two different people.
I think the title they got wrong. I think they put husband in the title, but it really is just, I don't know if they were married or not. It doesn't say. But anyway, she killed her man, whoever she was dating / married to. Anyway, Kelly M. Cochran, 34 years old, was sentenced to 65 years in prison last month after admitting to killing her husband, Jason Cochran, but
Okay.
she was already serving a life sentence for killing and dismembering another lover, Chris Reagan, who vanished in 2014.
No, Chris Reagan.
No!
Not
No,
That's it.
dude,
But not
no,
that-
not Chris Reagan. Never
calm
leave
down.
me, Chris.
Calm-
I needed you.
Calm
I
down,
loved you,
Beardy.
Chris.
Calm
I
down.
loved you.
Calm down. Not that Chris Reagan. He's not big enough
Oh.
to serve to eat.
Oh, thank fuck.
Okay? Alright, so I got, the title was misleading. Okay, no, she killed her husband with heroin. But her lover, she killed him the same way, and then barbecued his ass and fed him to the neighbors.
Kinky.
Okay, so that's why there was some confusion, because she's killed so many people, it got confused. I got confused. Not gonna lie. Okay. Poor other Chris Reagan. An upcoming documentary called Dead North, set to air May 28th and May 29th on Investigation Discovery, probes other possible murders that may be linked to Cochran. Cochran's family told investigators she may have killed as many as 9 people and buried their bodies throughout the Midwest.
How do they know that, though? I wonder.
She has been, while she's been in prison, she has been admitting to a lot of shit.
Oh.
So I'm assuming if she leads them to bodies, they'll know. Plus her friends and family are like, hey, remember that guy she used to hang out with? Whatever happened to him?
Now I have a question. It's a very important question. What kind of barbecue sauce do you think she used when she was barbecuing her lover?
I'm gonna go with Indiana is unoriginal as fuck, so she probably just went regular old A1.
Or
I'm
Sweet
thinking
Baby
Sweet Baby
Ray's.
Ray's.
That's what we
And
use.
Jinx, somebody owes somebody a poke and a Coke. Please
I'll give you a poke.
give me a poke and some Coke.
I'll take the Coke.
I got a Coke ring.
I don't have a Coke ring, but I just get it for free.
I'm at a loss for words. You disgusting degenerates. I had so much hope for you. Until learning now, on this
You
fine
talked about
evening, that you would
mushrooms.
belittle yourselves by imbibing in drugs and barbicide with red dye in it and murder and identity, that you people are terrible. You have no consideration for the livelihood or enjoyment of other people, and I'm just gonna have to do a bunch of blow and kill your families.
Wait, if I'm the Beardbarian, doesn't that make the Beardbarian a degenerate then?
Yeah.
The Beardbarian has always been a degenerate. You assumed that responsibility when you took the title.
Then there shouldn't be an issue.
Fair. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Yeah.
Iron River Police Chief Laura Frieso. So it's a female police chief too. Women are all up in this story.
Oh dear.
Who investigated Chris Reagan's disappearance, said she met Cochran and her husband during the probe. Court documents stated the investigator learned Cochran was having an affair with Chris Reagan, but the case went cold until Jason Cochran died in 2016 of a suspected overdose. Later on, investigators found he was murdered by his wife. Cochran admitted she and her husband lured Reagan inside their home, shot him and dismembered him before dumping his remains in the woods. Cochran said she and her husband made a pact to kill off anyone involved in their extramarital affair. So, Cochran helped her kill a shit ton of people, and then she killed him and served him for dinner.
I have a question. She shot him up with heroin, smothered him,
She smothered her husband.
and then shot him?
She lured Reagan inside her home, their home.
She got together with her husband after committing a numerous amount of extramarital affairs, and she lured in one by one various men she had cheated on her husband with, and together they murdered them with heroin. And then, once she finished with all the extramarital lovers, she axed her husband and served him up for participating in the adultery cover-up as just desserts.
Yeah.
Fucking poetry.
That sounds like
this is pretty fucked
overkill.
up. They could make a movie out of this. I swear to God, they could.
Probably.
Or a video game, I'd play that.
But after murdering a bunch of people with her husband that knew about her affair, I guess her husband was like a beta cuck who was like, you had an affair. Nobody should know. I don't know. But Cochran said she was angry at her husband and killed him as revenge for murdering Reagan, even though she helped him murder Reagan. Court documents stated she was sentenced to life in prison in May 2017 for Reagan's murder and sentenced on April 18th for her husband's slaying. Investigation Discovery said in a statement that Cochran's brother told investigators he feared his sister was a serial killer, and neighbors said that they believed they were served human remains at a barbecue.
How do you notice that, though? Do they have
When the pork tastes a little bit
Probably
off.
because the guy was like, I didn't ask for my burger with a fingernail. Okay, I said hold the finger. I said pickles, onions, lettuce, tomato. I did not say toenails or fingernails.
It is really hard to break down a human body.
You're not hitting it hard
Why
enough.
isn't just make friends with every pig farmer in your region?
Yeah.
I
guess I could do that. I could definitely make friends with some pig farmers. It's just if they're cute.
We're already friends with Beardy.
I do not collect and maintain an army of pigs. I like my women thin and trim with big titties.
You misunderstand.
No, I don't. I need hot bitches everywhere all the time, and I will raise them, and they will run free in an open farm. There will be free-range big titty bitches frolicking
That's
through the fields.
legalizing
during the sun.
prostitution. That's legalizing prostitution.
No, it's not. They're my free-range
Hey,
bitches.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no,
That's
seriously.
farming.
Open a brothel and call it free range bitches and have like
No, if I
dogs.
open a brothel, that means other people are gonna put their salami in my bitches. They are my free-range bitches.
Now, Beardy doesn't want a brothel. He wants a harem.
Yes, that's the word
There
I was
you go.
looking for.
Yeah, that's different. That's completely different. In a brothel, any man can come in, pay, and fuck bitches.
But
In
you
a
make
harem,
money
it
that way.
belongs to the one guy, and he gets all the women.
I can also take money by taking one of my bitches, suspending it from a tree, and killing the heroes that come to help. What's your point?
Yeah, that's fake.
I don't have to give up my salami sheath in order to make a few bucks.
Wait,
All
is
30
that
of those bitches are mine.
is that method trademark? Like of making money? Is that
Like, I go on great adventures and steal gold and jewels from dungeons filled with terrible monsters. The thief just steals whatever she wants. Beardbarian raids villages and fucking plunders everything, and apparently the fairy just whores herself out.
I don't whore myself out. People just like to give me stuff.
Like the
Yeah,
dean.
right.
I wonder why.
They bought
No, I told you I'm an innkeeper, silly.
Oh, she
What you
works at
innkeeping?
She works at a place with plenty of beds. Go figure.
Although I could turn it into a brothel very, very easily.
I bet
Probably.
you if you go to the inn she runs and goes up and rent a room, there'll be teeth marks on the headboards.
It wasn't me.
You would be the only one to know. We all need it in a one room, Magog. You don't have to tell everyone.
You left me in a dungeon to die, so you deserved everything that came after that.
Oh, I gave you so much.
Especially the anal.
I gave you so much, Magog, and you
Anal.
know it. We had all these good times.
Having anal.
And the reason why I left you in the dungeon is because you were being dumb. So,
While having anal. Spit first.
It was because I wouldn't split the loot with you because you owe me money.
no, it wasn't because of that. It's because you were being dumb.
Fine.
So I left you. But look, I'm back because you can't stay away. Admit it.
He's back because he can't stay away.
I'm
Yeah.
back because I needed boobs on the show.
I'm puking internally
You
because this is
got
pathetic.
boobs. She's over there. You got boobs.
Let
What
me
about
finish
Moobs.
this
moobs?
off.
Is that why Beardy's here for the moobs?
Moobs. The toll of the case on Friezo's career is significant. Despite disagreements with the Iron River City manager regarding her bullheaded investigation style, Friezo remains adamant that the case isn't closed. The city manager relieves Friezo of her duties, just as Kelly admits to having other friends buried in Indiana, Michigan, Tennessee, and Minnesota. However, the identities and specific locations of these bodies remain a mystery to this day. So look at that.
Oh, thank
everybody.
fuck, I didn't want her telling
Female
people.
serial killer slash... is it a cannibal if she doesn't eat it? But what is it called if you force other people to eat a human?
Smut. Porn.
That's
Hot.
Like, they should have a word for that. Like, you're not a cannibal yourself if you're not eating it. But if you cook it up and
Well,
serve
did
it...
she eat it though? We don't know if she ate it.
a pig out.
It didn't say. I have no idea. A psychopath, how about that? This bitch is fucking crazy.
Maybe.
HuffPo was right. They wrote an article recently saying, women are evil.
True.
Yes.
And apparently incompetent if that sheriff got taken off the case.
No, every time the manager would take her off the case, the serial killer woman would be like, I have more friends, and the case would reopen. That's what it was saying. So it's like,
Okay.
the city manager was like, can we finally close this case? And Friezo was all like, no, because she just told me there's another one out there.
Guys, I think we should go on a trip and look for the bodies.
That would be a waste of a trip, to be honest with you.
No, because then you have a whole bunch of dead bodies out there
We
that
make more
you
dead
don't.
bodies on the trip than what we would find.
Whoa, hey, now I'm
Hold
paying
it,
attention.
put
What
that.
is this about making bodies?
It'd still be a fun adventure for us.
It would
be a
We don't ever
productive
get out
weekend.
anymore. Guys, we don't even go to
I'm
the
down.
movies. We used to go bowling on Thursdays and we don't even do that. And I came up with this cool idea to go find dead bodies, and you are refusing again.
We need matching onesies.
I can't keep being the one that come up with ideas for us hanging out.
Well, that's the end of the grind, everybody. So now we have 15 minutes to close out the show and have some banter and read super chats and all that stuff. So
Woo!
let's get to it. Vladimir
All right,
Dragunov
Berserker5150 for 2 says, 2 questions. How many times did Magog get pegged by the fairy? And how do I join the Thieves' Harem?
None, and you're not joining a thieves' harem.
It's not.
Hang on. I'm perfectly okay with stealing someone's virginity. Over and over and over again.
And
All
it was
Berserker,
not
you
done.
were in.
That doesn't
God.
even math right.
You
how
don't
many
math
times-
right, Magog, because it wasn't none, and you know it. But I was being kind enough to respect your secret.
Well, you're not.
Why do you
gonna
think
be
ass
killed.
rape is?
You keep
Why do you
talking,
think?
I'll kill you.
Why do you think ass rape is our inside joke?
It's not. No, that's something different. It's man.
Ass rape is an inside joke.
God damn it! Quit. You're gonna end up killing me. Vladimir Dragunov says, nope, a dragon egg that I totally didn't steal. That was probably right after I read his medpack one. Incandescent 01 says, the thief is a detective and very bad Chinesium grade imitation of the Butt-Barian, which is bad parody of the real Barbarian. Health to Beardy. He's already fully healed. But thank you, Incandescent 01. Vladimir Dragunov says, I live in India, and besides, you gave it to me to govern after you conquer this godforsaken realm. Well, after what I just read, you can fucking have India, okay?
Good luck.
Fucking
Have fun.
If a lady
Holy
has a
shit,
harem,
that
is
is
it
coming
called a
up.
stable? Asked Jeremy Gast.
Sorry, totally talked over half of that. Can you read that again?
I said, if a lady has a harem, is it called a stable? Because it's filled with studs.
Oh,
Get it?
got
Get
it.
it, Beardy?
No.
God damn
What?
Earth.
I don't get it.
No one explained it to him.
I don't know what else to do for you, Beardy. I tried so very
I'm
hard.
sorry. I don't get these equestrian jokes. I guess I'm just a horse of a different color.
Oh God. That's it. I'm taking it.
No,
No, fuck you. Fuck you for that one.
fuck you for that one. I'll bring up the horses.
Base Gekbot drops side of the chat, says, when did Beardy get the ability to clone himself? Wait, that's just the nameless thief trying to fool me. Not sure if she's manly or if Beardy's girly.
Definitely the first one.
Second one. Why not both?
So anyway, this is the
in the
second
middle.
episode of SideQuest, and we are 10 minutes out from ending the show. So, do you guys want to thank anybody or talk about anything special or tell us how it went or just pick somebody out of the chat so that we can notice people who not only super chat, you know, like let's notice some of the other folks.
I would like to take this moment to thank, on behalf of the Academy, all of my friends that helped me get this far, and of course, God for guiding me upon this path and giving me the strength to perform all these films one after the other. And I'd like to thank Jeremy Gast, Eddie Hero Broadcast, Captain Whiplash, Berserker 5150, Faz04, Tank Wish, Brad Young, thanks for the bearded Brockus, Dragon Timothy, Jeremy Gast again, Eddie Hero Broadcast again, and Berserker again, and Abbott in Despair, and Degens, Ling Sang, and anybody else that types immediately after this and catches up. Thank
No,
you.
shut up. You're reading the credits, you fucking moron.
No, I'm reading the chat.
I got a good one. Thexor the Bearded says, Sir, did you have sex with that horse? Nay.
Nay.
I, for one, would like to thank the Beardbarian's mother for giving birth to me.
Anything that spares me ever having been once inside of that woman. Thank you.
And I'd like to thank Beardberry's mother for the other night.
Quit fucking corpses, you necromantic motherfucker. Literally.
Casey Beardman says, Notice me, senpai. You are noticed. Go fuck yourselves, says Beardy's all that is she-male.
Told
1,
you.
2, 3, not it.
You know what's really funny is our chat, they come at us hard, man. Like, we have such a great audience that knows how to insult us and take our health away. It's fucking
That's all I could
amazing.
ever ask for.
Yes. Also, don't forget, everybody, if you stick around until after the credits, we'll actually have a funny little bit. We're bringing that thing back again.
Wait, we're bringing that back?
And also, don't forget that this week is Magog's birthday. So keep an eye out on both channels to see what's going on. I'm sure there'll
And
be a
send
new
news.
episode, there'll be a new Poe. Now that I'm back from my magical travels, there's going to be probably some other streams or something. And also, everybody look forward to announcements from SideQuest LS at Twitter, on Twitter, at SideQuest LS. Am I getting that right, Beardy?
Yeah. At SideQuest LS.
Yes. And also my Twitter and Poe's Twitter. Keep an eye out for all announcements because we're gonna, now that all the traveling is done and all the nonsense is over with, we're going to announce
The porno.
some sort
It's
of-
gonna be amazing. Magog does all the bitches across the land. He's gonna be wiggling his fingers. Sluts are gonna be exploding everywhere. They're gonna be riding donkeys. They're gonna be fucking on airplanes. It's gonna be marvelous. I cannot wait until you Sorry.
What the fuck just happened?
I think Beardy just explained to us a wet dream he had the other night.
No, you're going to wait for an announcement for a start date, an official start date for Tavern Talks. That's what I was going to say. Good
Woo!
Lord. Beardy, you're weird, man. You're
I've
fucking
been
weird.
drinking a lot, and I've died a lot today, and that poison really fucked me up.
Incandescent one says...
Not just pixie poison, but that fucking shit from the Streamlabs. Who the fuck gave me that hype of making fuck you. I love you.
Incandescent 01 says if you wear contacts, spray yourself in the eyes with Windex to quickly and easily clean them without taking them out. Nobody listened to that man. Okay, I don't want to be responsible on this stream for some Darwinism happening, okay? He is not a doctor. He is a space trucker. Okay? Tankwish says, why the hell did you go to California? Well, because I went to, it was a recon mission to study the defenses of your world and learn your weaknesses and to...
He went there for the gay nightclubs. He wanted to put on a thong and dance.
Shut up, Beardy. Okay?
A thong and nothing else, or is there like a cowl that he's got separate?
Well, if he doesn't send me the pictures quick, I'm going to tell everybody what he said, and I'm going to release those DMs. So, I mean, hey.
What's wrong with you because you've had so many large-fisted men punch you in the back of the head?
Beardy?
What? I'm sorry, I was briefly dazed by my own gradual concussions. What happened?
Berserker 5150 says, I'd like to thank the real Barbarian and her 56-foot phallus.
Thank you.
Dude, that's not weird. Incandescent 01 says, if you need to work on something electrical but can't find the breaker box, just kink the cord like a hose to stop the voltage from frying you.
What's this about kinky hose?
Once again, people, do not listen to space truckers.
Oh, Dark Lord of Dank, yes I will. Hey, there we go, I'm standing up. Haha, got you, fake Beardy.
California is the weakest part of our world. You should have started with Washington, D.C. I didn't want to get mugged. Oh, that's funny. Quill says, that's recon. That's like scouting the defenses of the Dark Lord by watching a pixie orgy.
Oof.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna
Those
fault
are
you for
interesting.
Who the hell would watch a pixie orgy? I mean, you've got to... How can you get that many underneath a single microscope?
Faz04 says, we're all getting sued. I feel you, bro. We're gonna get letters.
I hope I get the letter S. I like that letter.
Oh, God.
It's all swoopy.
You're like the living embodiment of an elementary school child who's been punched in the brain.
I blame the pixie.
So when is the boobs killing the wizard and fake Beardy?
I don't know.
Talk about
Boobs,
that.
come at me. Have at me, boobs. I'm ready.
We should talk about that later.
How much later? We only got like 6 minutes.
Well, no, I mean, like, we have to come up with a
Less
good
than that because I have
plan.
to play the credits. So
Ah.
we've got like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, something like that. But-
Oh.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll stand on the back of the throne, and you just get ready with your elbows, but make sure to leave your hands out because I got big shoulders. You're gonna need to deal with the shoulders. But I'll fly in. I'll try and do a bit of a twirl, and as long as you lean back a bit and keep those elbows together and those hands out, we should be fine.
Incandescent
I'll miss
01
you.
Incandescent 01 says, put ants in your toaster to reduce the risk of fire from breadcrumbs. I have no idea where he comes up with this shit.
Me either, but I'm gonna try that on the next boat I steal.
Vladimir Dragunov says you should have started with Gary, Indiana.
Who's Gary,
there?
Indiana?
I have no idea. But I think he's Indiana Jones's retarded cousin.
Oh fuck! Why would I want to learn about him and his crystal helmet?
Anti-Hero Broadcast says, thanks for all the laughter, everyone. I needed this. I hope it is an entertaining show. We definitely need to learn how to stretch out some of our segments a little longer. But
I gotcha.
It would help if you would stop fucking killing me.
yeah. Well, no, that slows things down. We should kill you more.
No, kill me less. Let me tell my grand stories for hours on end about stealing boats so they maybe actually have a flow to them. But, you know, I guess you could just kill me. But I'm just saying, we would have a 6-hour show if you would stop killing me when I'm telling my stories.
Nobody wants that sack liquor, okay?
What?
one
No,
wants
people really want. I mean, we got Mr. Monkey Lint, we've got Liam S. Jeremy Gast, Incandescent. What they want a 6-hour beardy show.
No one wants a 6-hour beardy anything.
If you need to paint your house,
wait.
Incandescent 01 says, if you need to paint your house, use a high-powered fan and a funnel to quickly and easily paint your walls. Perhaps this is what your channel should be, Incandescent 01, is just quick videos of this, like, retarded Darwinism shit. Vladimir Dragonov says, Gary is the city in the state of Indiana. He corrected the joke.
Ah.
Wow.
Now it's no longer funny.
Incandescent 01 says, I've given up space trucking, by the way. The Dragoness Amaranth, she of the Emerald Scales and the partner of my heart, convinced me to give it up. Good for you.
Good, because space trucking lizards are terrible.
Yes, they are. They're terrible, terrible human beings. Okay, well, is that all the stream?
No, that's not all. We got Brockus, we got Jeremy Gast, Goatman, and Mr. Monkey, all wanting the 6-hour beard burying show. We will make this happen. I will do it. Do it.
You're gonna regret it.
Because these guys will keep killing me because of dicks.
That's a long ass show, but I don't know. Maybe we could do it like once a month or something. That could be fun. Who knows? Is that everything? I think that's everything. So I think we're gonna end the show with what we had originally planned. Okay. So what's gonna happen is, the other Beardbarian, the Buttbarian, and the Fairy are now going to get topless for us, and we're going to see the gloriness of their.
Fine, I'll take off my shirt, you son of a bitch.
Not you, the females on the stream. This is what we pay them for. They're here to show us.
Oh, other kind of fairy.
Okay?
Yes.
So they're gonna throw it off. So everybody stand by and wait.
Oh, thank fuck, we're finally done. Fucking assholes. Why are they always gonna stab me in the fucking dick? Nymphos, bring me the sacred stroking oils. Had a hard day. Wait, am I still on air? I thought we weren't doing this B-roll shit anymore. Fuck!